Hello everybody, I am the OG Gamer, and welcome back to Jak II. So I actually managed to get back to where we were. Let's see here. Where is... okay, I think the underground's over there. So we need to hop and then skip over there. But yeah, in the last episode, we got the water back on for the slums. So, let's go see what Torn has to say about that, shall we?
The slum's water is back on. I'd love to see the heads roll when the Baron finds out.
Yeah, I'm sure he's losing lots of sleep over this armpit of the city. We've done what you've asked. Now when do we see the shadow?
When I say so, if I say so. But before I even think about it, I want you to take care of an ammo dump we ID'd in the fortress. Lots of Crimson Guards, constant patrols. We know it's vulnerable, and the underground needs you to blow up all the ammo you find inside. Get all of it, and we'll deal a body blow to the Baron.
You're sending us in, tough guy. So what's with this we'll deal a body blow stuff?
That's fine. I want the Baron to know that it's me who's hurting him.
I mean, not for nothing, but Jak seriously has a vendetta against the Baron. Anyways, shall we? See, well, that wasn't good. Let's see, can we get to the prison from here? We absolutely can. I just need to be extremely careful because there are Crimson Guards everywhere, and I really don't feel like crashing into one and getting the guards on me. There we go. Okay, so this particular area is not going to be fun. This one's a pain because that robot there is going to come after me, and I'm going to be at odd angles where I can't really see where I'm going. So we're just going to have to hope and pray.
Unauthorized use of fortress door.
Yeah.
Activating security tank.
Yeah, see, like, I rolled out of the way and everything. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, because, you know, I didn't roll out of the way or nothing. Yeah, see, that's some bull. Like, how can I time it like that?
Unauthorized use of fortress door. Activating security tank.
Yeah, okay, whatever. You just completely, you know, ignore the fact that you have a specific timing between shots, okay.
Unauthorized use of fortress door. Activating security tank.
Of course I go off the platform, why not? Yeah, so this game is notorious for loving to irritate the absolute daylights out of me. Yeah, okay, so just double tap me, huh? Double dipping now? Yep, because, you know, that's totally fair. Having getting chased at a bad camera angle, you know, having guns everywhere because, you know, I don't know, it's a Let's Play curse, I guess, I don't know. I did just fine in that one video Okay, stop it. Naughty Dog, I just want to let it be known right now, if you watch this video, I want to kneecap your developers for the way they developed this game, particularly this level. Because that's what it feels like is happening with me. It feels like I'm being kneecapped. Okay, finally I made some actual progress here. Dear Lord. Of course, you know, the tank can just roll through everything. Why not? Alright, so, when you get to these platforms, what you want to do is you want to... Are you kidding me right now? So you just shoot me out of the air now, huh? How do I get out of this? There's gotta be a way up, right? Where's my way up?
Break those tubes in the center.
Yeah, you don't say, Dak. Like Daxter said, you gotta break the tubes in the middle. Preferably while not getting, you know, shot in the butt cheek while jumping. Because apparently, the little robot tank guy can do that.
Yeah, right, since we're running them tanks. I'm bored. I wanna crunch heads. Give it up, outlaw.
Ooh, against the wall, that had to hurt. But yeah, so anyways, guys. Well, that wasn't good. Yeah, so I technically am doing this a second time for you guys. The first time I was recording and didn't realize that I had no audio, or at least no mic audio. I had game audio, but no mic audio. I mean, truth be told though, I kind of am glad that I didn't have mic audio because I said something kind of foolish. I said that I could have used a gun on this and I actually couldn't. Bye. Bro, just gone. Yeah, you definitely need more men, because even if you did manage to outnumber me, I have dart jacks I can just pull out of my pocket at any moment now. Before I go anywhere, is there an orb hidden here? No. Okay. Just wanted to be sure. Ah, health. Yes, definitely going to be useful here in a minute. Because I'm going to be facing down that tank thing again. Except this time I'm going to be trying to force it to blow up an ammo dump. Oh no, I think it's a different tank.
Pass. We need those to get through city checkpoints.
Indeed.
These barrels are the latest shipment of eco. The Baron says take them and get out.
Metalheads in the city? Why are the guards giving them eco?
Yeah, I think you got much bigger problems to deal with right now, Jack. Yeah, okay, because, you know, you totally targeted me there.
Must be the ammo when missile torn told us to blow up.
Warning, missile cooling systems damaged. Alert, backup cooling system failure. Emergency overrides initiated. Missile systems at critical overload. Failsafe not responding. Danger. Warhead detonation imminent. Evacuate immediately.
Oh, crap. Oh, that was close. I love the slow-mo. The slow-mo's hilarious.
This place has too much excitement. We need to move back to the country.
Okay, so now we need a zoomer. Hey! Isn't that convenient? Then go back to Torn. Oh! So yeah, I kind of messed up, and so what I wound up having to do, I think I was pretty thorough in detailing what I had to do in my Sly Cooper video. But basically what I did is I made a new save and I played up to the point where I was at in the video. So, anyways, without further ado, let's talk to Torn right quick.
The demolition duo has returned. One barbecued ammo dump served up hot.
We saw something odd while torching that ammo. The Baron's guards were giving barrels filled with eco to a group of metalheads.
Really? The Shadow will be very interested to hear that.
You know, so far, your gigs have been easier than stealing grass from a sleeping yak cow.
You and the rodent want to start proving yourselves? One of our suppliers needs his payment delivered. A bag of eco ore. Take the Zoomer parked out back and drive it to the Hip Hog Heaven Saloon in Southtown. Ask for Crew. He'll be there. And don't let the Baron's patrols stop you. By the way, when you get there, pump Crew for information. He's wired into the city and may know what the Baron is up to.
You can count on us.
Are you still here?
I always loved the soldier mentality that Torn has, which I mean again makes sense because he did, as we found out I think it was in the last episode, we found out that he was in the Crimson Guard. So yeah, this particular mission is like the bane of my existence. When I recorded the episode originally, I can't tell you how many times I actually did. I think I did it like 4 or 5 times because I would crash every time, or I would okay, so far I'm doing pretty good. The problem is, in order to get to the center of that city, I have to go through these roadblocks. So the Crimson Guard are going to shoot at me. There's nothing I can really do about it. I can't sneak around them. And the worst part is I have to use this specific zoomer. Like if I crash the zoomer, it's game over. Yeah, hi. So I have to be extra careful to not crash the zoomer, because if I crash the zoomer too many times and it blows up, that's it. It's over. Start over. Uh-oh, no, I need to go the other way. Ironic, coming from the guy that just got taken out himself. Yeah, I noticed. But thanks for the heads up, Torn. If I actually manage to pull this off first try, I'm going to be impressed. Normally, I'll wind up getting blown up somehow before I get to the Hip Hog Heaven Saloon. So, if I actually pull this off, I'm going to honestly be surprised. I might actually forgive the Let's Play curse. No, I'm right here. Don't you do this to me, game. Don't you do this to me. Okay. Oh, that was close.
Let me handle this, Jack. Watch my finesse and style.
Don't forget to ask.
Everything's cool. Nobody panic. Hey, big guy. Your crew? Well, we shook the heat, and your shipment's in primo condition.
That's good, eh? Because a cargo of rare eco ore is worth more than 10 of your lives. And of course, I'll be forced to collect slowly. The underground will take anyone with a pulse these days. And what we have here the Shadow's mascot of the month. Ooh, soft. Zig, this fur would go well with my silk suit, eh?
Listen, tons of fun. Anyone can see that you, and I have the real juice in this burg. We're both players, right? We're both looking for a piece of the action, right? I think we can do business, right?
We did you a favor. Now it's your turn. Why is the Baron giving eco to metalheads?
Questions like that could get a person killed, eh? Zig, be El Capitan here and his friend, Bonus. If you want to see what that baby can do, try the gun course outside. Show me some skill with that hardware, and I'll hire you for a job or two, eh?
Right, so now we have guns, which was something that was actually not in the first Jak and Daxter. So it kind of adds a new element to the game and the way it's played. And of course I get a zoomer and immediately crash into someone else that's flying. I know it's a city, but the traffic here is quite literally murder. Whoa, 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 weave! Oh, hey, you know, the Crimson Guard didn't see that apparently. You know, why not? Ammo. Yep. I already figured that out, Dick.
You can find red ammo inside Crimson Guard crates. You want to try the scattergun course?
I mean, I don't necessarily want to, but if I have to... Okay, I think I have to. Okay.
Good luck. Shoot every target. The faster you shoot each target, the more points you'll get. Hold your fire on 6. Hit a friendly target, and points will be deducted.
Oops. Well, that was not intentional. Okay. Well, while I'm blasting away, but yeah, so, yeah. I may or may not have, made a few mistakes while recording, but you know what? That kind of thing happens, you know? It's a not, uncommon problem with, you know, being a YouTuber. Let's see here. Oh, well, that's a civilian. It's not friendly fire, it's acceptable casualties. Alright. So, and we're loaded up on ammo for the scattergun as well. Very nice.
Can you try for the course record?
No. No, I do not. Not right this minute. How much time are we at? Okay, 19 minutes. Okay, we're not doing too bad. Let me go ahead and grab this zoomer. And we will talk to Crew again. Because it looks like he's got another mission for us over there at the Hip Hog Saloon. Hip Hog Heaven Saloon. My bad, Forgot like half the name there. Alright, crew, what you got for us, big guy?
Excellent shooting, Jack. Ever thought about being a wastelander?
Can't say that I have.
Wastelanders find items from the outside the city walls, eh? Any artifact or weapon worth having comes through my hands. Work for me and I'll throw some of the sweeter items your way.
Kill metalheads? Get toys? Sounds good to me.
Slow down, Jack and a fat man. You two had better run that by me again, because there's no way I'm going outside the city to face more metalheads.
Sig will show you the ropes.
So you want to be wastelanders, huh, doughboys? Well, we'll see what you're made of when we get out in the thick. Crew wants some new trophies to put butts in chairs at the hip hog, so I'm gonna bag him 5 nasty metalheads at the pumping station. Don't wet your fur, Chili Pepper, because we're rolling with the Peacemaker.
Woo! I need one of those. Where'd you get it?
Don't ask. Sig needs someone to watch his back while he tracks the metalheads, eh?
We'll meet at the pumping station. Listen, cherries, don't you leave me dangling in the wind out there.
Let's do it.
Alright, well, let's go find us a zoomer. And that zoomer just... There we go. I was gonna say, I need a zoomer, and I wasn't able to get one. I'm waiting for the moment I go to hijack a zoomer and it turns out to be a Crimson Guard zoomer, because that would be about my luck. It really would be. But yeah, so we're back to being able to do this. As far as the Sly Cooper playthrough goes, we will be doing it. It's just, like I said, both in it and I believe in the first episode of this. Basically, I'm reserving it for when I get stuck on here, or in cases like with the first episode where it was simply because I screwed up on recording and I had to figure out a way to get back to where I was. And in the meantime, there needed to be some kind of content going onto the channel, so that happened to be it. That said, there was a game that was recommended in my comments on the last episode of the Jak and Daxter Precursor Legacy series that I want to look into. Well, I have looked into it, but I don't have a way of playing it. See, all of this I'm doing on PS5. Like, this is all raw footage, like the raw, unedited footage. Okay, so every flaw, basically anything I do where I mess up, it's here. So understand that, I'm not able to edit things out. But I'm on PS5. Well, that's not good. Apparently I died. I didn't know I was one hit. Nice to know. Luckily it didn't make me go all the way back to the Hip Hog Heaven Saloon, because that would have been kind of annoying. The funny part is, I was actually more concerned about the potential that I might get tracked by the Crimson Guard for blowing up one of their vehicles. Never would have considered that I was actually at low health. But no. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't know, I lost my train of thought now. Oh yeah, so don't get me wrong. I do want to play that game that was mentioned in that comment. However, I lack the tools to do so. Because like I said, I'm on PS5. I'm recording on PS5, I'm doing raw recording and then just uploading it straight to YouTube. So there's no editing process, none of that. That's why I don't have a face cam. Holy crap. I really, There we go. I was gonna say, I need on the thing here. Oh, bull. No, you're gonna let me double jump, game. Oops. Yeah, the worst part is while the spin kick does give me added air, I also have the potential that if I use it, if I hit a Crimson Guard, I'm now going to be wanted.
Proceeding as planned. Please advise. Suspect's description.
Here we go, the pumping station. Yeet. How much time we got left? Okay, I think we can manage this mission. It's not terribly difficult, just... It can be a little frustrating at times, but... I will say I'm better at it now than I was the very first time I played it, that's for sure. Though to be fair, the very first time I played it, I also kind of shot Sig in the back. Apparently that does nothing. It didn't even phase him. Didn't even break his concentration.
Cherries, ready to hunt a few metalheads? Follow me, stick close, and watch my six. It's gonna be fun. Here we go.
So this guy's a obvious adrenaline junkie.
Follow me.
What I want to know is why do the metalheads have guns? Like, that seems like a pretty good question to me. Yeah, between our new gun...
While I toast that tank.
Between our new gun and Dart Jack, I think I should be covered on keeping him covered.
This way.
Yeah, that cutscene seemed like it was completely unnecessary.
Those bad boys up ahead. Great, kid, great. Don't get caught. Let's get across the bridge before they come back.
Yeah, no kidding.
There's our first target. Keep the other creatures back while I charge
Right.
up the Peacemaker.
The big metalheads. Oh, my bad. Oh yeah, by the way, if you hit Sig enough, he will shoot at you. And that Peacemaker's no joke. Now, I don't remember if you can get it in this game or not, but it seems like in one of the Jak games,
That's one.
you can in fact get the Peacemaker for
Let's get to the
yourself.
next target.
I don't remember, like I said. Okay.
With metalheads, I say, shut, buddy. You don't want to piss me off.
My bad.
Stay close, or we'll both be dead. There's the second scumbag. Sick.
I think I lost Dart Jack. No, apparently not. Though apparently when you're in Dart Jack mode, you can attack Sig and hurt him, and I didn't mean to. Come on, Sig, hurry up and take your shot. Hopefully I can keep you alive for the next couple, or otherwise we might have to do this again.
Boom, baby. One less metalhead to think about.
Which I admit would be my fault, considering I kind of hit you with Dark Jack and he kind of hits like a Mack truck. I hate those shotguns they have. They're so annoying.
Jump up and grab the bridge to bring it down. Great. No time to celebrate.
Come on, Sig, we ain't got all day. Unfortunately, I don't think I can heal Sig with these health boxes.
Watch my six while I toast this bad boy. The trick is to not hit the pipes.
Right. on, Zeke. There you go.
Now that's what I call blowing someone's mind.
Indeed.
Waste the sucker! Gotta thread the needle this time.
Come on, go ahead and stand up. I'm running out of ammo. Thread the needle. Boom. Got him. Please tell me that's the last one.
Metalhead, my friend. Look out! We've got company!
Excuse you? You weren't even holding that gun and you're gonna sit here and tell me how many shots does it take?
Get him while I fix my gun! Okay, peacemaker, back on.
Damn, he is like one hit at this point. That's terrifying. I'm sure I'm probably not gonna get this. There ain't no way. There just ain't no way I'm actually gonna be able to pull this off.
Say goodnight, baby.
Holy crap, I actually did it.
Boom! Home team 5, metalheads nothing. That was the last one. Tell crew we got them all cooked and canned. I'm gonna clean Peacemaker and pick up the trophies. You did good, rookie.
So wait.
You want some of this?
Ooh. Yeah, no, that hurts a lot. I would assume that you can't kill him either. Get us some more Dark Eco. I do think it's interesting how, like, in the first game, Dark Eco was like a big no-no. Like, you didn't mess with Dark Eco. It wasn't a, you know, there was no question of it or anything. Like, no Dark Eco. Like, it would kill you. And yet now here in Jak 2, it's like, instead, though, you need Dark Eco to fuel Dark Jak, you know, which I absolutely adore the concept of. I think it's just the most amazing thing ever. And I think it's something that's relatable to everybody, especially the people who grew up with this.
Re-entering city.
Because, you know, a lot of people who played Jak and Daxter Precursor Legacy, you know, they were little kids when they played it, like myself. And they were, you know, like preteens, or, you know, well, I don't know about preteens, but then, you know, a few years later they play this, and it's not as cartoonish. You know, I say not as cartoonish. It's still cartoonish, but it's not. It's more serious, a more serious tone to it. You know, and I think that resonated with an older audience. I mean, it is rated T for teen, after all. Whoop, wrong button. There we go. But it is rated T for teen, after all, you know? And I mean, it makes sense. Because you think about the duality of Jak in this one. It's much like a teenager coming into, you know, their body changing and the hormones and all that. And it's the same thing, you know, everybody has a dark side. It's just when we're teenagers, we have a harder time controlling it than, you know, when we're adults. And I think that kind of reflects in this game, you know, same thing with Jak. And of course, Jak 3, where, you know, it introduces, I think it's Light Jak, you know, it kind of represents how we find that inner peace in ourselves to balance ourselves out. But anyways, guys, I know from me rambling on, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, and if you want to see more of this content, hit that subscribe button and light up that bell icon. It will let you know when I upload more. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!